Good morning. Thank you for joining me for my daily Come Follow Me study of the Old Testament. Today is Friday the something. It's Friday. Why does it go by so fast? And today is Numbers chapters 22 and 23. So pardon me, this bed sucks. This mattress is so hard. And then I also think I'm getting sick. So it's no fun all the way around. Okay. I think I tossed and turned from about, it was probably 2 hours, 4 a.m. Yeah. Just spinning and spinning, trying to get comfortable. Anyways, today is chapters 22 and 23. And chapter 22 is the story of Balaam and Balak. Anyways, you know the story where the guy is going to go curse the Israelites and he's on a donkey and there's an angel in the way and the donkey won't let him pass, and then he starts to beat his donkey, and then the angel opens the donkey's mouth and is like, "Why are you beating me? There's something in the way, dude." That story. That's 22, and then 23 is like more blessing and cursing and sacrifice. And anyways, Balaam. Great blessings flow when we aspire to honor and aspire to the honor and glory of God rather than to the honor and pride of the world. The purposes of God cannot be thwarted or altered by the hand of man. Our mission is to align ourselves with full devotion to the will of God and do all in our power to carry it out faithfully. From the sad commentary about Balaam, the fallen prophet, we learn valuable lessons about motivation, both the kind that leads to destruction as well as the kind that lead to great spiritual blessings. People who are spiritually motivated aspire to the honor of God and seek to do the will of God. They know that spiritual wealth is infinitely more glorious than the ephemeral accumulations of worldly goods and titles. They fear God in that they respect His justice. They love God in that they keep His commandments and strive to emulate His Son in all things. The honor of God, the will of God, and the justice of God are the interacting themes of the story of Balaam. Balaam was a prophet who lived in Pethor, a city by the Euphrates, when the hosts of Israel were encamped on the plains of Moab, east of the river Jordan near Jericho. The king of the Moabites, Balak, took action to hire Balaam, who apparently had a reputation of divine influence, for the purpose of cursing Israel. Israel was perceived as a distinct threat to the Moabites and their confederate associates, the Midianites. Balak said therefore to Balaam, "Come now therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me." So on and so forth. Let's see. It's like 2 pages long. I don't want to read it all. Balaam was outwardly committed to uphold the honor of God, but in his heart he healed the beckoning enticements of worldly wealth and prestige. Thus his vision was impaired as he set out on his journey and could not at first see the angel of the Lord standing to prevent his own self-destruction. And to allow the entanglements of pride and vain ambition to take root in our hearts will obscure our view of heavenly objectives, so apparent to the pure and faithful. We cannot fool God, For he knows our hearts. He will not only be we will not only be judged for our outward expressions of service, but even more so by the desires of our heart. Surely this is why the brethren speak so much. I thought I had it. Oh, probably about humility and repentance and aligning our hearts with God. Oh, my back is killing me. Okay, and then for chapter 23, the Syrians were a people of Semitic origin, living in the ancient realm of Syria, north and northeast of Palestine, originally called Aram, meaning highlands. Hence the term Armenians is a general equivalent to the term Syrians. Aramaic became the language of diplomatic communication in the days of Hezekiah and gradually became the language of daily life among the Jewish people. Thus, the native language spoken by Jesus, the Syrians or Armenians, were generally rivals of Israel. Damascus was one of the chief cities of the Syrians. It was destroyed by the Assyrians. Syria later regained its prominence with Antioch as its capital. During the time of Jesus, Syria was a Roman province. Oh, that's killing my back for sure. Okay. Recap of yesterday. Raining all day. All day. I kind of suspect this is due to 2 days of rain, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. We went to Jamestown Settlement. Had a blast there. I love that place. It's my favorite place in all of Virginia. And then we came back to Williamsburg. I mean, we got a late start on the day, so everything just kind of was late, but it was fine. And then I had dinner. Okay, so night one in Williamsburg, I stopped at this little, hot dog retro diner type shop, okay? And they seemed less than thrilled to have me there. So I was like, I'm not going back there. If I'm not welcome, I'm not going to go back. So then I ate at this restaurant called the Blue Talon. Apparently, it's like the fanciest restaurant in town because my dinner cost me $51. And I only got water, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and some sorbet. And I paid $51. And I couldn't even take it home because there's no fridge in this room. And you're not supposed to eat pasta if you don't refrigerate it. So, I'm not going to eat there again. It doesn't look like it's going to rain today, so that's really nice. I think I'm going to go get some tea for my throat. And then we're going to do Williamsburg again because my sister got a multi-day pass and we haven't seen everything. And Good Morning America is supposed to be coming to the church in Colonial Williamsburg because they're ringing the bell for some reason. So we're going to go see that. But this is no fun. I'm going to go see what I can do about it. All right, that was chapters 22 and 23. And tomorrow we do chapters 24 and 27. Okay, we'll see you then. Bye.